and at my age and at my income and this economy and my family background and my upbringing, you got to face facts. But we have a choice as to whether to face those facts, to accept those facts, or to accept the truth. We have a choice. Now, it takes faith. It takes faith. Because, and I'm telling you, I got a doctor's appointment coming up real soon, personally. But it takes faith to be able to walk into that office or wherever it is, to walk into that experience. It could be a relationship, whatever it is, to be able to walk into it, look it in the eye, and say, I behold the truth. And the truth is that I am perfect, whole, and complete. The truth is that all of my relationships are in divine order and divine harmony. The truth is that there is only understanding and peace in all of my relationships. Can you affirm that? Can you declare that for yourself? Can you accept that? Because that is the truth, even though it may not appear to be true. And this is the point. It doesn't look like. It may look bad. It may look bleak. It may look, like the end has come. It may look like. I like the story of Daniel in the lion's den. Let me ask you a question. In that story, and I know I've asked this question before, but I'll ask it again. In that story, where was Daniel? Okay, maybe the mic isn't on. In the story of Daniel in the lion's den, where is Daniel?
In the lion's den.
Thank you. It's like asking who's buried in the lion's tomb.
He's a negative.
So Daniel, okay, let me get a little closer. Maybe, Daniel is in the lion's den. What does that mean? That means that the worst has happened.
Yes.
Walk with me now. Because in those days, maybe it's a little different today. You got tame lions today. But in those days, lions killed. In those days, everyone that went into the lion's den, the only way they came out, well, it was okay, they didn't come out. So, what does that mean? What am I saying? What I'm saying is that even though in your personal experience, the thing that you didn't want to happen, the thing that you were praying didn't happen, even though it may happen, that does not mean that all is lost. Because even though Daniel was in the lion's den and the lions were there with him, he was still protected, guided, and guarded. Why? Because that Christ within him knew only protection and safety. The lions didn't exist.
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes.
The lions didn't exist. So he elevated his consciousness to the level, and it's a process, but he elevated his consciousness to the level of peace, safety, and security in spite of what was going on around him. We each have the power to do that in our own individual lives. And we all know of yogis, if you will, who can sit on a mountaintop in the middle of the ice, sitting on top of ice, with no clothes on. And they're not freezing. You and I, we go outside, it's 20 degrees, we got to put on the fur and our gloves and everything. But these men, usually men, can do these things. People can sit on a bed of nails. We've seen pictures or heard stories of people in the East. We call wise men sages that can do these things that seem impossible. Closer, if you will. There is a man in this country who taught people how to walk on fire, walk on hot coals. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about, okay? It seems to defy logic, but it is and was possible because of that power that is within us that is waiting to be expressed through and by us so that we can live the type of life that we were created to live. So whatever your situation, whatever your particular issues and problems and challenges are, know that there is a part of you that doesn't know anything about them. And as you connect with that part of you, then guess what? Those things, those problems, those challenges, they'll fall away. They'll dissolve. You'll find answers for them. Okay? They won't be as large as they appear to be. Why? Because you have taken your attention off of them. You're taking your attention away from the fear and the doubt and the worry, and you've elevated your consciousness, you've elevated your physical vibration to the level where there's only peace, there's only love, there's only abundance. And you know the statement from years ago, very popular, what would Jesus do? Well, guess what? Jesus would do what we're talking about now. He would elevate his vibration, raise his vibration to the point whereby, yes, he only had 2 fish and 5 loaves. However, he didn't look at the 2 fish and 5 loaves. He looked at abundance because that's what was in him. That's all he knew. And with that seeming little amount on the physical, he was able, as scripture tells us, to feed thousands and thousands of people. My friends, you have the power to achieve and accomplish and overcome whatever it is in your life that you are facing. You have that power within you. The question is, are you going to use it? Are you going to access it? Are you going to acknowledge it? Are you going to allow it to be expressed in and through you? My friends, we all have a choice to make. The question is, what choice are you going to make? This has been the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but. God bless you.